Welcome to the buymeacoffee.com/James Poeartistry, the coffee tips page that supports my James Poeartistry creative productions and work. See also jamespoeartistry.online. Hello, Perceptive Readers. This is James Lynch. Have you ever been moved in the middle of the night? I mean, anywhere between midnight to the 3, 4 o'clock range in the morning. That has the tendency to be a very interesting time of day every day. Haven't you noticed that if you've ever been up or a night worker or what have you? It's a different mode, a different feel. Well, have you ever during those times just been moved to say thank you again to the grand creator? You know, it's an interesting, uh, uh, I guess you could say, remembrance that I even had recently about, and I'm going all the way back to the school days. Isn't that something? You know, God will do what He wants to do, and everybody knows that. And He just has a interesting way of dealing with us as a collective, you see, and as individuals, and that's one of the matters about Him that I've always really appreciated is the way that He deals with us as a collective, organized, but also as individuals. And so you can always feel special with your special relationship with God, even though there's billions of us, you see, or millions or what have you. See, I'm thinking about the spirit realm as well. You see, even though there's that many of us, and all of us, every single one of us in the physical and spirit realm have a relationship with God. Now that's pretty special. I mean, for the ones who want to have a relationship with them, that is pretty special. And even though we go through trials right now with the way that the earth, you see, happens to be, you know, God, it seems like there's periods of Him being silent. It may seem that way. It certainly feels that way. And yet, guess what? Uh, he's always aware and there. And it's like sometimes, I told you this takes me back to all the way to my school days, really. Sometimes you could just have so much weighing on your mind and your heart that, at least from my experience, you see, it's like God would just be moved if you want to, or was going to do it anyway. See, that actually works both ways about God being moved. Don't think your prayers and your feelings and even your tears won't move God to act in some way, because it does. They certainly does. The Bible proves that. And so the whole point is, sometimes it's almost like, even when you're not even expecting, you see what I'm saying, God to do something with you, with His Holy Spirit to comfort you in some way or what have you, that He would just do it, what we may call, boy, just that was just out of the blue, and yet at the same time, even during that time period at night that I just described, boy, it has even more of a profound effect on you. Why? Because of there's actually knowledge and wisdom that comes at those times as well. or for many persons. I told you it's just an interesting time of night. Like I said, from 1 o'clock to 3 in the morning, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. And see, with that being said, the reason why I mentioned, boy, it's like a memory or remembrance from a school time. You see what I'm saying? Adolescence or what have you. Time that I actually was recalling is because the same type of spiritual, emotional concept, the concepts that I was thinking about last night, during those times, that same feeling, okay, I could remember experiencing the same type of feeling even when I was like a teenager. And there are certain experiences even as a young person, I hope you can recall them. I hope you can recall your own, where you just knew it was still God watching over you and helping you. Sometimes those memories get lost. Sometimes those feelings get lost because it seems like life can make us so tough, so hardened, as people put it, that some of those even tender feelings from God, you see what I'm saying, may not always be remembered and recalled. And yet it's those tender feelings of God that, don't you think he wants you to keep them and also continue to show and give those tender feelings to others? That is just something to really to think about. All the same, as an affirmation, if you will, we thank God. We thank God for his love and his care, and certainly, his patience. Have a wonderful day, Perceptive Readers. Take care.